Nothing can stop a mama spider. Hey, welcome back, Elock Nation. If this is your first time here, welcome to my home, garden, and lifestyle channel. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Ouch! It feels a little weird. I haven't actually spoken directly into the camera for a while now. If you've noticed, I'm doing a lot of silent vlogs, and I am loving it. I hope you guys are loving it. I've been getting some comments, do more of these, enjoying the video. So got a comment stating, I miss your voice. I got to figure out how to do both. Maybe Wednesdays could be gardening videos, and then Sundays I'll do my silent vlogs. What do you guys think? Compost tea really stinks. Who's been eating my kale? Always check the underside of your leaves for the culprit. See those tiny dots? Those are teeny tiny eggs. And they turn into caterpillars, and they do this to your leaves. So you don't want those. So if you see any egg droppings on the underside of your leaves, make sure you remove them. The easiest way is to grab a water hose, blast them mother suckers. Ooh, look what I see. So beautiful. Look at y'all showing out. Babies are showing out here in the garden. Making mama proud. Say it loud, say it proud. I kept knocking down this spider web, but I come out the next day and she's rebuilt. I tell you, nothing can stop a mama spider. Nothing. Knock down her home, you come back the next day, she's rebuilt. Let that be a lesson to us all. When life knocks you down, get up and rebuild. Let's learn from the spider. Spiders can teach us some things. You see her web there? She's caught all sorts of things. Imagine if you rebuilt all the things you would catch in your web. Houses and cars and love and romance and children and all sorts of things. That spider like what? And what? Yeah, it's time for the cucumbers to go bye-bye. Now see, this side is all brown and crunchy. And then this other end, I still see some green there, but go ahead and pull it out. That's the thing for me. If I saw fruit, I probably wouldn't touch it. So I feel a lot better pulling it out. It's dying back. I sure could use the room. That's that. Decision made. You know me. Find something you love and have fun doing it. What's the point in doing these videos if I'm not having fun doing it? So yeah, I'm kind of venturing out. I'm spreading my wings. I don't like to put myself inside a box. As my daughter would say, I'm not in a box. When my daughter was younger and she was in school, the teacher told her, think outside the box. And she told her teacher, but I'm not in a box. Duh. Neither am I. Neither am I. I'm not in a box. I see something that I like, I try it, and I see what happens. That's life. That way you don't look back thinking, I woulda, coulda, shoulda. What would have happened if? I try things. I'm doing things. I sure could use one of these right now. Got work to do. I gotta work, babe. Of course, sunflowers are leaning. So I went ahead and broke the stems on these. I'm gonna be cleaning up these containers today. I'm gonna miss you. So in today's video, I'm gonna be using crabs to make compost tea. I'll show you that. Crabs contain calcium, potassium, phosphorus, and sodium. I'm also gonna be pulling out some unwanted plants. Last but probably not least, I'm gonna be tending to some of my new seedlings, relocating them. We'll probably find one of those cute little tiny homes for them. Yeah, you know, those tiny homes are all the rave these days. I'm gonna be adding some of this comfrey to my compost tea. I'm just gonna pull from the bottom. Throw all of that in. Just ripped them up, put them inside. Now, here are my crabs. I'm gonna add these in. Definitely wear gloves when you're handling this stuff. These are delicious, but they don't smell so good when they've been sitting on your hands for a good little while. So this is how I make my compost tea. Now, I don't always have crabs, but I always have some sort of plant leaves, coffee grounds, banana peels, any kind of scraps, kitchen scraps, fresh green grass, that's nitrogen. Banana peels, that's potassium and phosphorus, and some other trace minerals and nutrients. Whatever you have on hand, throw it in some water, let it sit a couple days, and then go ahead and feed your plants. In the meantime and in between time, we're gonna go ahead and put this lid on here, because that's some funky stuff. That funky sweet, that funky stuff. What are you doing in here? Come on, Coda. I'll let you know when I need to dig some holes, okay? Coda. Aye. Thank you. The #1 boo thing, #1 gangster, the first. I see some things that I need to harvest, so before I get started with anything, I'm gonna go ahead and grab, I definitely see some tomatoes that can come inside. Go ahead and grab these. I always get confused between the Roma and the San Marzano. I know I planted both. And this golden one, it'll continue to ripen off the vine indoors. I'm gonna go grab those. Yeah, this tomato plant has been doing wonderfully all season long. So let's go ahead and get these. Ooh, I can smell those crabs. Oh, it's probably the bag that I'm smelling. I need to get rid of that. I am loving these little pouches, these storage bags. This holds 50 fluid ounces, 6 cups. It's freezer safe, recyclable, food grade, BPA free, but not for the microwave. Saving a lot of money by using these. I still buy Ziploc bags. They're just certain things that I want to store and not really, I don't want to touch the bag afterwards, like meats and things like that. But I will use these for like cooked meat, not so much for raw meat, because then I have to touch it and clean it, and that grosses me out. I don't like touching raw meat. I'm going to come out separately. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to harvest from this plant this week. I'm also going to harvest, I have more Thai basil here. I'm going to grab those up later in the week. We'll probably see that in the next Wednesday garden video. Nikki, you remember to do that, okay? Okay. All right. Yeah, it's healthy to talk to yourself, yeah. But don't tell anybody you do that. Don't think you're crazy. I'm not crazy. I see basil needs to be harvested. There's more there. These peppers, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I don't want to feel too overwhelmed. The thing you don't want to do is to feel or get overwhelmed in your own garden. You don't have to do all the things at all the same time. Create a schedule, a plan. This day I'll do this, the next day I'll do that, so forth and so on. And before you know it, all of your gardening chores are done, okay? Don't overwhelm yourself. It could be a lot. And as you can see, you really can grow a lot of food in a small space gardening. Don't think that you can't grow a lot of food for yourself and your family, even neighbors and friends and family in a small space, because you can pack these puppies in. No, well, not puppies, but you know, you can pack these plants in. You really can. I'm a witness, I'm a witness. All right, so I've got kale and what is this? Cilantro? Is that cilantro or carrots, Lord? This is purple kale. We're gonna see. There's cabbage here. All right, so I'm gonna pull out these flowers, and I guess I'm gonna pull out the bush beans too. broke off the plant at the base, and I'm leaving the root and stem. This will die back. This will die back over the fall and winter. And I'm able to plant some other things in this area. So yeah, pretty bare, pretty bare. The brassicas here, I left them over the summer. They served as a trap crop. Now I'm gonna leave the okra. We'll see if it produces more. Right now it's not really in the way, so we'll keep it here for a little bit longer. Look at the borage, that beautiful flower. I've got to harvest the leaves here. Yeah, I've been waiting for this beautiful purple flower. So pretty. Sometimes we spend so much time caring for these plants and we're looking at them. We don't harvest. The whole point is to grow so that we can eat. But a lot of times we're just looking and admiring them. I'm speaking to myself as well. I need to get these herbs because I've taken time to care for them. So I need to harvest them, take them inside, use them immediately, or preserve them. That is the whole point in this. These plants are not here just to sit here and look pretty. We've got to eat our food. Probably going to plant some seedlings here, so I'm going to go ahead and give this bed some water. Give these seedlings a good start. We need to tend to the cucumbers. Time to go. Should I pull this one out? Oh, I can see clearly now. I may leave this one. I may leave just this one. I've got fruit growing there. One half of the plant is dying and the other half is green because they're two different plants. I was thinking it was the same plant. I can see more clearly. Oh, it looks so bare, so bare. So this middle bed has more space for seedlings. Right there. Got more space here and here to spread out. The pot that the cucumbers were in that I just pulled. I can also plant some greens here. All right, so let's take a break over here in the shade. If only I had some lemonade. All right, so let's check ourselves. We came out here to handle the compost tea. Check. Crab compost tea, done. Am I here to pull unwanted plants? We did that. Also to place the seedlings into their forever tiny homes. That's the part I need to do now. Shade cloth, I can use that. So do I want to tackle this right now in all of this heat? Look, I'm in the shade right now. See that? See the tree? Yep. I'm under that tree. So I'm in the shade and it's cool right here, but where I need to transplant, smack dab out there in full sun. Did I plan this out very well? No, I did not. Would you look at there? See what happens when you look across the room. Look at that. I've got a green pepper. Awesome. That'd be a message for you. Look across the room. You never know what you might find or what may find you. Look across the room. Go on, look. Let me know what you find. Look across the room, look across the room. You may be surprised at what you find. I just looked across the room again. What I got? I got two, okay. I'm gonna wait on that one. Look at these treasures. I usually don't like to water midday. I prefer morning or evening, but I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not coming back out here tonight. Once I go inside and shower, I'm not coming out here wrestling with water hoses and dogs and getting water and pet fur all over me for a second time. So I'm going to deep water, and I'm not going to water again until the sky cries. All right, so remember the containers. Got them all cleaned up here. Plenty of space for fall seedlings. I did leave this sunflower because it's just so beautiful. It's so pretty. I didn't have the heart to rip it out, not just yet. I staked it up so that it's standing tall. Yeah, so we will continue to admire its beauty for a little while longer. And this is everything I pulled out. Zinnias and some other stuff that was in there. Oh, I even found a carrot. Imperfect, but it's okay. I had so many things planted in here with the carrots, flowers and other things, so it took on the shape of maybe some stem. A little surprise harvest. How about that? Okay, I just watered the garden. Everything's moist. Even got a little shade over here now. Got a few more hours before the sun will be setting. I've got more shade over here, as you can see. When I showed you earlier, it was full sun. I was worried about transplanting. Edge of the bed, still catching a little of that sun there. But right in here, where the seedlings are, they're getting that shade now. So I think it's safe to go ahead and transplant. I made sure I'll deep water it so they're gonna take up a drink and they can cool out in the shade. Yeah, temperatures are cooling down a bit. Yeah, I filled this one with water. Oh, I missed that bucket. I totally forgot. This one caught some water without me even trying. That's got some water in there. I filled this one up. Also got some water back here. Usually it catches the rainwater, that little blue tote. So I'm always catching water, holding water somewhere, so that when I come out and I do my plant check, if I notice something needs a little bit of water, I can just dump a cup or bowl or grab my watering can and go ahead and give the plant what it needs. That little heifer there, that white butterfly, she's still hanging around. Get out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some of these seedlings transplanted. I won't be able to do all of them. I'm just gonna do a little at a time and until we get it all done. All right? Okay, now there's a few of these that are all bunched up, so I'm going to gently lift these out and separate these. Okay. These other ones, I'm just gonna press back down, fill the soil back in around them. Try not to disturb too much. I can always separate these out again if I need to as they get larger. But yeah, we're just gonna give them a little bit of wiggling room here. These are the few that I have. Transplant here into this container. And so basically you just pull them apart gently, carefully. Okay, I have one casualty. I lost the top on that one, no big deal. But I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 little seedlings, and they're going to share this little tiny home. So I'm just going to go down, put a hole there. I'm going to do like a square. Hole there, hole here. Go ahead and drop that one in. Drop that one in. Make another hole here. Oh, look at that stink bug. Ah! Get that out of here. Rest in peace. Okay. So there's my hole. There's the seedling. Just drop it down in there. Here's my last hole. So I've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've made a square. You make any shape that you like. I want to bury it a little deep. And when I say deep, I'm just meaning I want to make sure the stem is covered, because I don't want to have to go back and then fill in again. And from here, just close it in. Close it in. Push the soil around that stem. Night, night, baby. Close it in. Close it in. Press it in on all sides. Close it in. Close it in. Press it in on all sides. You want to leave the leaf sticking up. No soil on top of the leaf. And I have to watch myself because I can be a little OCD-ish with this stuff, pressing too much, doing too much, so I know myself. All right, so we've got some purple kale planted, 4 of them. All right. Well, I feel like I accomplished something today. So if there are any new or beginner gardeners, when you direct sow your seeds, and sometimes we can't tell where the seeds are landing, but once they germinate and they pop up, then you see, oh, okay, that one's a little too close. See, this is too close. They should have their own tiny home. So I'll go in and remove that one. These 2, I'm gonna leave for now. There's still time to separate them out. Gotta separate these out. And I don't even think I'm gonna touch this, honestly, no time soon. I think, are these carrots or cilantro? I wanna say, I don't know, I wanna say cilantro. More kale here. I've got all this space to work. So I'm gonna do what I can and bring you back. Look how this bounced back. It was so droopy when I came out here. And look at it now, just a little drink of water. It was dehydrated, the poor baby. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss out on any of these videos. I was able to get a few more of the seedlings planted out. They're all here. Get that down in there a little better. Okay, so here you can see all the little seedlings that I've got spread out here. They were all bunched up like this. Now they look a little more in an orderly, uniform manner. Okay, this should help to keep them cool. Got some shade cloth here. Got to protect these babies. Be kind to yourself as well as others. We are all going through something. See you next time. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel. Find Find something you love and have fun doing it. Thanks for watching.